Hey, all you zealots and zerglings, I've got a special treat for you. It's something we haven't seen in a while. This is a 1 versus 1 game, and on the map, Shakur's Plateau. This is actually a really old replay. I don't know how old, because I don't even think is Shakur's Plateau even in the map pool anymore. I haven't seen it in forever. But then again, I never play 1 versus 1 anymore, so what I know about what the map pool is. But this is a replay sent to me, if you hadn't seen it already, by my good buddy Contrarian. Oh, obviously he's still Contrarian because now his tag is Contra Clone. But this is really old if it's got his old name here. But he dug this one up. He said he thought it might be an interesting replay. I don't know if he intended me to cast it, but I took a quick review of it. I kind of liked what I saw, so we're gonna give this thing a bit of a round right now and see how it goes. And he is up against a ladder opponent, the Red Terran qdump, and oh, he's scouting in the near position first, but he should know on Shakur's Plateau. This is probably like one of the first maps that ever actually did not have close spawn positions. Am I right on that? I mean a lot of custom maps that people put together did, but I don't think that. I think this is like the first Blizzard map put out that did not have the option of close spawns. Do we have the name? Okay, we do have the nameplates there. I don't ever get to use that, so I almost forgot about that. But that's still working right here. So we can kind of keep our eye on that, see what's going on here. We do have a gateway coming down for Contrarian. We have qdump, who's kind of just placing this barracks at random. I don't know if I agree with this. Unless he's putting it over here to spot for any potential, like proxy cannon or anything like that, which he's not going to see from Contrarian. I don't know why he's placing it there. Placed it closer to the ramp, you can see what's going on there. Maybe even a wall off if he wants. Might be an idea. You can warp off, or wall off against Protoss. It's I don't know. It's kind of iffy. It's kind of your personal style. We'll have to see how that works. And what's he going here? Oh, he's going to drop a bunker here at the front. So does that mean we're going to be getting an expansion? It looks like he's going to be scouting now. Contrarian is going to finally scout him last. Looks like he went all the way around the map before he actually found this position. And oh, he's not gonna. That probe has got no chance of getting out of there if qdump does not want him to. But well, he's gonna chase it with an SCV, despite the fact he does have a marine out and does not have to give up this mining time. And he's gonna try to micro. He messed it up. Oh no, he just got it. He almost messed that up. He started running and he did not. He was trying to stutter step and then he just started running for a second. He almost missed his chance to get that probe. But he is going to draw first blood and dropping out a second bunker. I would expect to see a command center coming up here soon. He's not have a second barracks. He's got 2 bunkers at his front ramp guarding his natural. This would be the perfect time, I think, for going for a command center right now. You're gonna have to build up a little bit more funds. Instead, he's gonna go for the gas. This doesn't make any sense to me. Why is he getting so defensive here when he's not going to throw it on a command center? But this isn't Grandmaster League, and us terrible players occasionally do things that make absolutely no sense. It looks like we have a stalker out here for Contrarian. He's going to try to. Oh, I don't think he's going to be able to deny the scouting, but he will be at least make sure that SCV does not get away. But he is going to be able to spot the robo. If he clicked on it, he'll know there's a robo on the way, which will tell him a few things. Although I think this is still back in the day. Well, actually, no. I'm confusing this with other things. This is the regular days. This is always the way these things work, and you have no idea what I'm talking about right now, and we're never gonna find out. And we've got a factory on the way right now. I'm not really sure what qdump is up to. There goes down the command center. Could have got that up a lot sooner, I think, especially with 2 bunkers. This is absolutely unnecessary, unless he was going up against 4-gate, which I guess he didn't really know until it would have been well too late. It doesn't really make sense to have these 2 bunkers here. 1 would have been more than enough to hold off anything other than an early rush, which not usually Contrarian style. I don't know what his 1v1 style is. We've seen a little bit of it in the now defunct tournament that I tried to put on. That it's honestly not going to finish. And if it doesn't finish by the time Heart of the Swarm is out, I mean, there's no point in continuing, because the game changer there. So it'll just have to rest in the archives, collecting dust, never quite finished. And we do have the starport going down, so would this be considered a 1-1-1 build? I mean, the command center did go down. I don't know if that constitutes breaking the 1-1-1. And double tech labs going down. Still going to pump out some marines, but assuming he's going to go for tanks and banshees, I think he may be going for some banshees right here. We do have the expansion coming down for Contrarian. It is behind his opponent. Oh, well, only a little bit behind. This thing is just finishing right now. Is he going to get that to an orbital right away? Well, he can't really afford it right now, but let's hope he saves up a little bit and gets that orbital on the way and doesn't start building SCVs there. There we go. Okay, I thought he was going to start making SCVs. He's actually just waiting and grabbing the gas right away. He's got to be going for some sort of big Banshee play because, I mean, there's a lot of gas to grab right away. But so far, both of his high-tech structures, he's just making Marines right now. Not really doing anything. There we go. Oh, no, he's going to go for a Raven first. That is unusual. For someone that can scan at the drop of a hat and easily drop down a missile turret at his front, DTs hold no threat to him right now. Oh, unless there was a DT rush, in which case he probably would be a little bit slow on stuff. But again, he's got scans. He can deal with that. But we'll see. Maybe this Raven will help. We'll be able to spot this observer. Oh, where's that Raven? Is the Raven out yet? Oh, this observer could be in trouble. So this could be in trouble. Although if he's away from the bunkers, when the Raven pops, he should be okay. Hopefully he spots the Raven and gets that observer out of there, but he may not be paying attention to it. He's just gonna spot the mineral line. See, there's pretty good saturation going here. He needs a little bit more work to do, I think. But he's pretty close to fully saturated on that, and there's the Raven. Can he see this? Can he see this? He cannot, and the Raven probably can't see it either. No, he cannot. So for a while, it's going to be stalemate. If this observer moves back this way, it could end up dead. And, oh, there we go, the Banshees and the Thor. Banshee Thor, so that's what we're going for. Well, maybe he does need all this gas. He probably needs another base, too, because, oh, so much gas. Do we want to do the math? Do we want to do the math? Let's do the math. A Banshee is 100 gas, a Thor 200 gas. So that's 300 gas just to get these things pumping out those units all the time. That's a fair amount of gas. It's a fair amount of gas. It's a little hard to keep that up in 2 bases, although he is building up quite a bit because he's not keeping his production facilities. Instead, he's going to drop down 2 more starports. Definitely going for a heavy... Oh, 3 more starports. Oh my goodness, we are going to see a ton of Banshees. And it looks like we are going to be getting some Colossus tech out here for Contrarian. I know I saw that robotics bay building. Where is it hiding? Where? I'm blind. Or is it not done yet? No, that's a Twilight Council. There it is. It's kind of blending into the ground there. You know, it's dark and I don't know. And do we have a first Colossus on the way? No, we don't, because he's supply blocked. Oh, yeah, you're going to need to drop down several pylons if you're going to start putting out Colossi. That's going to put him a little bit behind, but he's going to get that extended thermal lance upgrade started, getting that +1 armor. I'm assuming +1 attack is done, yes? Yes, of course, he went for the attack first. Got a couple of photon cannons here. Will be a bit helpful when these Banshees come. If they're coming. I only see 1 right now. Oh, he's got 3 on the way. Okay, there we go. You need to get those starports and the tech labs going. And 4 Banshees now are producing at a time. He's going to really have to keep pushing out those supply depots because he's going to be supply capped rather quickly. 3 supply for each Banshee. That's considerable. And another factory. Dude, you have got to expand. You just do not have it right. You do not have enough to support this right now. I mean, you only have 45 workers. You definitely need an expansion. There's no way you're going to be able to fund a Banshee Thor army on what you've got right now. Meanwhile, Contrarian should have no problem supporting a Colossus army. Did he lose his observer, or is he getting another one? He must have lost that observer. Let's check if the unit's lost. He's lost 2 units. We know one of those is the probe. Yeah, he must have lost the observer. This Raven's still in the same spot, so he must have moved the observer and it got spotted. Has to be it. And we do have qdump, does have the watchtower, so he's going to be able to see anything moving out right now, but he's not going to see that Contrarian is expanding right now. And, oh, it looks like he's going to poke out for a little bit. Oh, he's going to actually... Oh, I think he pulled back in time so that was not spotted. He might want to go... Yeah, send the observer out. See if anything's at the watchtower first. Maybe take that out first. Might be a good idea. Might be a good idea. Blink is almost done. +2 attack. Ground attack is on the way. Still pumping out some more probes because he needs some more saturation. How's he doing here? He's pretty good here. It's still getting a little thinned out, so he's okay here. A bit oversaturated here. I'm going to say I hope these are all for over here. You might even want to start long distance mining at this point because he's not going to get anything else out of here. And oh, but we do have the Banshees moving out. Cloak is done. That is 7 Banshees. No upgrades yet, none on the way. We know he has the armory because he's got Thor's. And these Banshees are just sitting here losing energy. What is he doing? And oh, good photon cannon there. I mean, he's going to need to pull his units back because... Oh, and he lost the Banshee that was full of energy. And so he's going to find a soft spot. He's going to find the pylons, but it's been spotted right now, and his Banshees are running out of energy. And oh, pull the Colossus back. What's going on there? And he is going to get a couple... watch the Colossus. Watch the Colossus. Don't let the Colossus get out there. I don't know what you're doing. He probably could have done a lot of damage here. The Stalkers are way out of position. There's only 3, 2, 1. There's nothing that can shoot up here right now. I don't know where these Stalkers are going, but they're not where they need to be. And he really needs to be... Yeah, he needs to be focusing on that Colossus. I don't know where the Stalkers were going. And now they're pretty much drained of energy. He wasted a lot of energy coming in there. I don't understand why. But other than that Colossus, not too much. Well, he lost those sentries too. That is a lot of lost gas. That is really a lot of lost gas. That's gonna hurt for a while. And he only got a single Banshee, if I saw that right. Only a couple Thors out. No more Thors on the way. He is getting Stim Pack, which I guess he does have a Marine army. He doesn't even have combat shields yet, though. He definitely needs to get combat shields. Where does he even have that Stim Pack researching? There it is. He needs combat shields, honestly. He is going to be finally expanding because he wants to fund this all 4 Banshees, 2 Thors at a time. My goodness, this is just going all out for the high tech. I don't know where this SCV is going, but he couldn't have picked a worse time to leave. He is going to scout the 3rd briefly before these photon cannons completely take him out. Yeah. Was not paying attention, although 3 cannons there. I don't know if he could have pulled back in time. It would have been split-second decisions to pull that SCV back in time. But 1 lost SCV, scouting an extra base could be useful. And Contrarian just kind of keeping a little bit passive, but he does want to try to... Yeah, he's going to have to be careful because if another Banshee hit comes... Well, he's got a couple extra cannons out there. I think that'll be enough to keep qdump at bay. But qdump does have the superior supply, but the income, he is still well behind Contrarian. He is going to have to do something about that. But Contrarian... Oh, but we do have an attack in the middle of the map. Here comes the Banshee. He's going to take out those Stalkers. And yeah, didn't even get the Marines or Thors in there. He's going to have to pull back and rethink this really carefully because one mistake and he's in big trouble. Stim is almost done. +3 ground attack. Oh, and a scan is going to reveal the extent of the army. He may not see the Stalkers, but he knows there's Stalkers there. And he's going to try to push into the base right here. But he's got to be careful. Oh, no, he's changed his mind. I'm not really sure what he's going to go right in for the army, and those Colossi got to be careful, and I think he needs to blink forward. Well, maybe he doesn't need to blink forward. No, I think he needs to blink forward. And he does have an observer here, but there's a Raven here too, so his observer's got to be careful. And, oh, all the Colossi are going down. The Immortals are trying to thin out the Thors, and there is only 1 Thor left, but there's still all these Banshees. He needs some mass SCVs on auto repair right now. A couple of Marines survived that, but he needs to get... Well, he needs to use some warp. Oh, he's got so much energy. He needs to put some chrono boost on these warp gates. He needs to get some more Stalkers out there. He could push out and take care of all of this if he could get another round of Stalkers. Another couple rounds, maybe. Definitely needs some Stalkers. He's going to get a couple more gateways, which I think is a smart idea. He needs to rebuild this army fast because they're reinforcing. There's more Banshees coming, but a Zealot... Oh, I don't know where that Zealot was doing, and he even has Zealot charge, and what is that scan doing? The Zealot is chasing after you. Oh, and here come the Stalkers. This is going to be enough. I think he needs to... Well, he is going to be able to get the Thor down, but now he's got to focus down those Banshees. He does have protection. Does he not have to... Oh, no, where did his Observer go? Oh, did the Thor take out his Observer? He did manage to get the Raven, which will help save any future Observers, but, oh, the Banshees are going to finish off those Stalkers. And it might even behoove him just to go mass Stalker at this point. And unless qdump goes for a tech switch, which right now he's just making Marines. Because, well, he's kind of low on money right now. So he's going to have to make do with what he's got. Got a couple more Thors in here, +1 attack on those. The Banshees have no upgrades. The Banshees seem to be the backbone of his army, and he's not affording them any upgrades. The Marines get an upgrade. Marines really aren't really the focus here. Those Colossi will just burn these things down and not even think twice, especially with +3 attack. Whew, definitely going to have the upgrade advantage there. And Contrarian, a pretty small force. He's severely behind in supply. He's going to try to get in some more Stalkers. It's exactly what he needs right now. There's no Marauders here. The Thors really aren't, I mean, the Thors are going to be a concern, but I think just in general, he's going to have enough to take care of that. He just needs to deal with the Banshees. He just needs to deal with the Banshees pretty much. And both players are now going to be expanding to their northern expansions, trying to get all that income they desperately need, although Contrarian just needs more production right now. He's got a ton of money. Oh, and he's going to try to get out of there, but I don't think he can I don't know if he can run away from these Banshees. Can a Colossi outrun Banshees? Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's going to be the speed. Movement speed 2.25. The Banshees move at 2.75. So yeah, the Colossi can't get away. But a lot of Stalkers, +3 attack, +1 armor. I think this might be enough for this battle. It'd be nice to still have some Colossi though, but he's got to focus down the Banshees. He's still making Colossi, and he's going to try to use some Blink Micro. Maybe he blinked too many units back there. And I don't think he has any detection again, so these Banshees are going to once again do a number on his Colossi, or his Stalkers. But he is going to be able to finish off the Thors, it looks like. Oh, no, I don't think he's got quite enough because the Banshees are just getting a ridiculous numbers. He's got to deal with these Banshees. He needs observers. There comes an observer right there. Maybe even go for High Templar. He has the Twilight Council. We know if he can just get some Storm out. I mean, just throw a Storm on these Banshees and then we'll watch them fall apart. Even feedback might not be a bad idea, although at this point, and look, he's just wasting this cloak energy. I mean, it's amazing he's got any cloak at all because he just leaves them cloaked. Look, they're coming uncloaked on their own as they run out of energy. So not an economical use of energy on those Banshees. And if he's out of energy, then his Banshees are in big trouble because those Stalkers will chew them up pretty quick. And still producing all Thor Banshee. Just the Marines were for just a little bit of backup, but like I said, the Colossi will take care of that. He just got to try to keep his army together at this point. There doesn't seem to be any more harassment. He's keeping the Banshees with his main army, although at any time he could try to go for some harassment. But a quick round of Stalkers and the cannons he's got around might be enough to take care of that. And it looks like more SCVs are being worked in because I see a Thor being mass repaired. And can I clear that? Yeah, there's some SCVs down there. Oh, there's one SCV down there. There's only one SCV? Alright, oh, and he is going for the Templar Archives. It's going to take him a little bit to get Storm out, so he's going to have to stall until then, because I don't know if he can take another major engagement like that, unless he can thin out those Banshee numbers somehow. But there's just so many Banshees. They are the primary threat, and yet are not receiving any sort of upgrade love. There's no upgrade love for the Banshees, and maybe he is going to push out now. Where are these Thors going? I guess he is going to try for some harassment now. And yeah, he's going to try to swing around, check out this base. There are cannons on the way, though. Are they going to be ready in time? Here comes the cloak, except for the one that doesn't have enough energy for it. Oh no, the cannons are not ready in time, just a little bit too late. And even so, there's just powered by one pylon, so even if they were done, he could have had that pylon down in no time. He's going to lose so many probes, although there are some photon cannons finishing here. They're going to try to do a little bit of damage. He's focusing down the photon cannons, but unless there's a pylon there to power them, there's really no point in wasting time on that. And the Blink 4 is going to try to take out these Banshees that just run out of energy, but what is he going to do? Oh, no, there's some detection there somewhere. I don't know if there's an observer or if they're right to the cannons, and all those Banshees go down. Oh, he stayed there way too long. He had done so much damage. He spent too much time focusing on the cannons that were dead instead of just killing probes. Could have done so much more damage than that. And that is really going to hurt. Still an impressive number of Banshees with no upgrades. Instead, he's going to upgrade his Thors, which, well, whoa, wow. There are actually quite a few Thors right now. And unfortunately, I think Contrarian has lost his... Oh, there's some Archons there. I guess is he not getting Storm? Is he just getting Archons out? I would like to see him get Storm. Where's this Templar Archives? Oh, once again, I'm not... There it is. No Storm yet. He's got the money for it. He just needs to get some production out right now. He's still behind in supply, although he's quickly building it up. It's getting to be very even right now, and with the incomes, he definitely has the income advantage, which means if these armies are meeting a rather even engagement. Oh, but the Colossi first shots do not go towards the main army, and there's the cloak with the Archons here. They're going to get a lot of splash on those. Look at the splash on those Banshees. I don't know if they're. I think they're seeing the oh, they are seeing the Banshees, but that splash just absolutely destroyed them. And I guess that was just as good as Storms, because oh man, the splash damage just absolutely destroyed it. But there's still a lot of Thors here. It's too bad that he lost all of his immortals, because that would be perfect right now, is to have that immortal count up. But he's going to focus in on Colossi. Let's hope that is the right decision. Banshees are still being produced. Still no upgrades for them, but he's got a lot of work to do to rebuild that Banshee supply, because he's lost it all. And more High Templar, he's going to be turned into Archons. I think this might actually be the right decision for him, but he's going to have to find something to deal with these Thors that are getting they're getting some pretty large numbers of Thors right now. That's still only 6, but he's still, well, he was making them. And he's probably going to, actually now qdump's the one that's kind of got an excess of resources. Maybe he needs to get it more production out, but he's not using his factories. He's got the money. Why are we not producing more Thors? He's just producing Banshee now. His Banshees got obliterated. He needs to keep making some Thors, but no, he's making more starports? Oh, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. The Thor, he needs the Thors for the punch. The Banshees, Contrarian's got his number on the Banshees now. He's getting out more Archons. That's going to be apparently his only anti-air right now, and he's going to push in here. Is this the right idea? I don't know, but a 3-3 upgrades. The Zealots are going to get a quick surround. The Colossus can just kind of, it's going to burn down all those SCVs from range. And look at him. Oh my goodness, he just absolutely cut through that army in no time. And oh, that poor Banshee. The Archons will quickly take care of that. And now might be the time just to kind of go for his death blow right now, or at least get a little bit more aggressive. Try to cut down on those high-tech units, maybe force qdump into a different tech path, although maybe he wants to keep him in this tech path because it seems to be working for him now. He seems to have the counter. He's got great upgrades, and he's going to have something to deal with the air. Oh, he's going to push into the expansion, trying to build another orbital here. This place is getting fairly mined out, though. And I think I wonder if I missed that. I wonder if I missed the encounter attack. And we did see that Zealot kind of coming around the back, but... And oh, he's gonna try to snipe out another Colossus. He's got an observer here. He can see this. He's gonna try to save the Colossus. He did barely save the Colossus, just barely. And now he's gonna be pushing into this base. Oh, not very well saturated. And eventually, and here it's going to be saturated not at all in a second. And it may not even have any command centers left at it. Not even bothering to lift off, although with Blink Stalkers here, I don't really know where he could run. And it looks like he did. I think it just came down. He didn't rebuild his army as quickly as Contrarian, and Contrarian got what he needed to deal with the Banshees. He had the time to deal with the Banshees, and then he had the economy and the production to rebuild. And now, what is qdump going to do? He can probably hold here for a little bit. These Stalkers should probably back out and wait for the rest of the army. I don't know what he's doing here. Blinking forward is not going to make this any better. He just needs to use his Colossi right now, and not on that supply depot. Not on the supply depot, guys. And this one's not even shooting. Well, I guess they've had enough, and they're gonna let the rest of the army do a little bit of work. Now here come no. He's just got 2 of them attacking the supply depot. But it doesn't really matter right now. I don't know what the scan is for. If you're trying to scan for observers, you have nothing to shoot them right now. And oh, more Banshees. But all he has to do is just get some detection. Does he have any detection right now? Can he see? He cannot see the Banshees right now. Well, now he sees them. There's the observer. Oh, is the observer following the Colossi that were sitting back here shooting the supply depot? And again, what's the scan for? And he's just gonna leave the game. So it was a little hectic for Contrarian there for a second, but he pulled it together and used his economy and production and his right decisions, and he pulled this game out. So I hope you enjoyed this rare look at a 1v1 on my channel, and maybe we'll see more, maybe we won't, I don't know, but I hope you enjoyed this one, and have a day.